Hello, my lovely viewers, and welcome. I am Kira, a romantic ace, and tonight we are streaming SugarScript's Cute Demon Crashers. This is actually a free game that you can get off of itch, which is how I had to do it. I'm on a Mac, and I have a more recent operating system, and just downloading it directly from SugarScript didn't work, but itch does. So this is a very consent-focused, very short visual novel. There are 4 possible partners that you can end up with, and I think it's 11 different endings, which obviously we won't be doing all 11 endings tonight, but depending on time, I'm definitely going to show you more than one. I will show you at least 2. If you haven't joined me before, welcome! I drink and I cuss. If you want to play the drinking game along with me, the rules are right here underneath the player over at twitch.tv/aromanticace for those of you watching the VOD. I myself have some water, of which I'll be partaking tonight. And the drinking rules for this are a little bit different. There's no third wheel, so you weren't expecting that title screen. Actually, if you first start playing this game, unless you've played it to completion with all 4 partners, you actually don't get this title screen. You don't see all 4 characters on the screen. It's just 4 silhouettes. So this shows you how much I've played this game. I think it is adorable. But yeah, the drinking game rules, some of them are going to apply, some of them won't. Player character will get told we're pretty. Kissing will be an option. PC can make an NPC blush. We can swoon. There's no rivals. There's no pining. There is the possibility that Ace will cry over fictional characters, though, because I have cried at every single one of these endings. So, in a good way. It was happy tears. This is all romance, very focused on the happy for now ending. So I will be showing you one. If you have a preference for which other one you would like to see tonight, which other character you would like us to date, let me know in the chat. Because, like I said, I should be able to show you at least 2 tonight. So, make sure, by the way, I mean, I'm pretty sure that I did, but making sure, yes, my 18 plus filter is on. However, the 18 plus filter is not quite enough for Twitch, so I also have my own filters that have to go up at certain points to make sure that Twitch is not going to get cranky with me. So, with that, we'll get started. Play a new game. Warning, this game contains explicit sexual images. We recommend it for audiences over 18 years old. So if you are under the age of consent in this country, I do legally have to tell you you're not supposed to be here right now. You'll have the choice to censor the naughty bits in-game if you'd like. However, the reason I have to have the filter up is there are naughty words on the screen. So yeah, that's why I have to have the filters up. This game is about consent and feeling safe in intimacy, so you can stop the sexy times at different points, but or keep going. Yeah, the 18 plus filter is because there's nudity, basically. If you'd still like to play this game but don't want to see any intimate endings or nudity, even censored, you can pick a no-sex ending, which is one of my favorite things about this game. You absolutely don't have to go through with anything ever. There's always a stop button. There will be no 18 plus visual content before that point. So, yeah. So we're just gonna go with their... Oh, I didn't turn my music on. There's our music. We're just gonna go with the standard character name here that they give us, which is Claire. So we're just laying in bed. I feel a pleasant shudder throughout my body as I continue to stroke myself. The phone on my nightstand vibrates, ruining the moment. I let out a groan but roll over anyway. Using my clean hand, I grab the device and I read the display. So our friend Kelsey says, I'm having an awesome time with my boyfriend. We just arrived in Mexico. So romantic. Okay. Chelsea says, OMG jelly. Well, I'm going to a party this weekend and gonna snag myself a hottie. Heart emoji. I don't know. Elsie says, guess who's celebrating their 2-week anniversary with a girlfriend? This one. Woo! I guess. I don't know. Usually I'd be happy for them, but for some reason, reading the friend chat is depressing. I sigh and lay back on the bed, putting away the trashy romance book I read earlier. Hey, okay. Trashy romance book, excuse you. Yeah. No, not okay. Not okay. It falls over, landing next to a few other books, my handheld device, and maybe a few forgotten plates and cups. You should have named her Zarina the Third. That's probably a reference I don't get, Echo. It's spring break, and here I am alone. I don't think I've even been outside since it started. My little panda t-shirt is cute, by the way. My parents are on their yearly honeymoon, and my little brother is away at baseball camp. All I have are my textbooks and, well, my right hand. Which, by the way, she's totally not using for anything inappropriate. I close my eyes, no longer in the mood. It'd be nice just to have a little romantic fling. I could help with that.
Hi.
What? I jolt upward, causing the speaker to jump back. She looks very alarmed. I guess that's a no? I'm gonna try to do her voice. More like, what are you doing here in my house? This is a very fair question. I think the shirt does say love, love. Yeah. How did you even... There's 4 of you! None of you are wearing very much in the way of clothing. At least this one has the decency to look kind of concerned about what's going on. Like... What's going on?
Huh?
Huh? What is going on?
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Mirari, you didn't. I was gonna explain in a bit. You guys arrived too fast.
How?
How could we not when you conjured a portal right in the hallway? You didn't have to walk through it, did you? Or is it like a vacuum and you get sucked in? I don't know. Miss, we mean you no harm. There already seems to be a misunderstanding on our part, and I apologize for the confusion. He takes a step closer, and I pull the sheets up to my chest. The bottom is snagged under the mattress, causing it to slip under my fingers, revealing my front. We're in a t-shirt,
Hey!
so it doesn't matter. Hey! I like your panda shirt! Oh, thanks! I got it at... Hey! Don't change the subject! I'm not lowering my guard. If 4 people with horns just appeared in my house, they better run. I have a bat in my closet. Hilariously, there is an ending that allows you to literally stop the game after 1 scene. It's really kind of cute.
Right.
Right. I think I would be terrified too if 4 strangers suddenly showed up in my house. Yeah. We have nothing to say to this because you're all still here. Out! Without even an explanation? Ugh, fine. Out into the hallway then. Please let me change first. They're very accommodating and they just leave. What the devil was that? They just appeared out of nowhere. Ha ha, what the devil and their demons. Ah! Sorry. So, we can call the police, which actually ends the game right here. And it's kind of funny, but we're not going to do that. So, the other option is to listen to them at the door first. Let's hear what they have to say. I approach the door and hold my ear close to the frame. They're not even trying to lower their voices, making it easy to catch every word. We completely scared that poor girl, Mirari.
Uh,
Oh, Kale's mad. He's never mad. This is why it's important to plan in advance.
Sorry.
I know, I'm sorry. I just took action without really thinking. I only wanted to help her. I feel awful now. Should we try talking to her once she calms down? We can at least apologize. It truly does sound like there's a misunderstanding going on. Maybe they aren't that bad? I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'll talk to them. Maybe there's a logical explanation behind all this. Oh, Claire. Oh, honey. 4 people with horns and tails just showed up in your house, and you're looking for logic here. Alright. Alright. Yeah, right. Okay, well, at least she's genre savvy. So we go out in the hallway. We're all, like, nicely dressed, like we were expecting company now. And, yeah, they're all just standing here looking really worried. So, yeah. Everyone just kind of looks at us, except for this one guy over here who's got his eyes closed. Presumably too ashamed to even face us. I don't know. I don't know how ashamed you can be if you walk around wearing that outfit. I mean, you gotta have some self-confidence to pull that off, right? Have you calmed yourself down? As calm as I can be after having 4 strangers break into my bedroom. Without a sound. Well, I think they did walk through the door, actually, but with horns and very revealing clothes. I love how she's missing the tail, so, like, I know you can't usually see it because the text box is in the way, but all 4 of these people also have tails. And we're just glossing right over that fact because we're too focused. I guess we're too busy staring at boobs. I mean, all 4 people here have very impressive pectoral regions, honestly. Are you cosplayers?
Cosplayers?
Cosplayers? And we won't be strangers anymore if we give you our names.
I agree.
I agree. We should properly introduce ourselves.
Kale.
I'm Kale. I apologize for the commotion earlier. My friend here can be a little, impulsive.
I'm Mirari.
I guess I did jump in a little too soon. I'm Mirari, but Mira is okay too. Which means you call her Mirari because that's her name and that's what she prefers.
Aki.
Aki. Sorry about surprising you earlier. I guess we were all a little surprised.
Aureus.
Aureus. Pleased to make your acquaintance. And you are? Claire. And please, tell me why you're here. You don't recognize us? We're incubi! Oh, yes! Because I'm so familiar with incubi that, of course, how could I not recognize you? What the hell, dude? And one succubus. Wait, like the sex demons? Oh god, my fun times didn't attract you or something, did it? I admit how you got into the house baffles me, but I don't believe... I glance past them and see a giant swirling purple vortex hovering in the hallway. Okay, I'm convinced. It's a dream. You won't do anything bad to me.
Whoa!
Whoa, we'd never think of anything like that. Oh, I love how upset they all look. Like, honestly, Aki looks like he's about to just cry, and Mirari looks like she's about to, I don't know, pass out or something. Poor thing. You can rest easy. We're here to help you. Mira's very well endowed. Yes, she is. I mean, she's a succubus. I assume it's part and parcel for the trade. help? You were feeling lonely, right? And you were fantasizing about having a fling. You were right about calling us demons, though. We feed off the sexual pleasure from humans. So it's a win-win situation. You get to have a good time, and we get nourished. Is that a win-win? I mean, it's more a win-win than like a vampire drinking your blood, I guess, but okay. But I don't even know you. I can't just accept an offer like that out of the blue. Well, I mean, you can, and it's not necessarily wrong, but there's some discomfort there for a lot of people.
Oh.
A purple portal. Oh my god. Okay, so Arias is the Aureus, sorry. I keep calling him Arias. Aureus is the literalist here. Or that. But she does bring up a point. Not every human feels comfortable copulating with a stranger. Oh my god. Copulating. Okay. It needs to be a positive experience for her to obtain this win-win situation, as Mirari puts it. So, what do we do now? I have no answer for this. There's demons in my house and a giant purple portal in my hallway. I don't know. I kinda conjured the multi-being portal, and it took a lot of effort. It has to run its course anyway. It won't vanish until a few days have gone by. Oh boy. So why did it bring 4 of them exactly? Well, because she conjured the multi-being portal. That's why. Options, basically. Basically, that's why, is options. It's not assuming that you want them all. I know. We can stay here for a little while until you feel comfortable experimenting with any of us. That sounds so clinical and also kind of weird, experimenting. Like, it's a decent enough word, but also, like, kind of creepy.
No pressure.
If you still don't trust us, we can leave. I promise we won't pressure you to do anything while we're here. And that's actually the big thing for me in this game and why I actually like this one, because, yeah, it's no actual pressure. You have a stop button all the time, and, like, you don't even have to go to the final ending if you don't want to, which is really cool. And does that sound acceptable? As acceptable as having 4 sex demons hanging around my house, I guess. Well, I mean, we got company now. I guess this means we have to cook. Oh shit, we have to cook. Oh no. My mind is all jumbled. If it's a dream, it'll be easier to go along with it, and once I wake up, poof, I'll know this never happened.
Thank you.
Thank you. I promise you won't regret it, Claire. Oh, okay, sure. Woman in almost no clothing with pointy teeth and horns. How do they sleep? Do they lay down to sleep? Because, like, how with the horns? Like, Mirari and Kale, with their horns that kind of, like, face front or up, really aren't that bad, but Aki and Aureus with the backwards facing here, that seems like that could get in the way. Although, like, God forbid you're a side sleeper, I guess. You're just screwed. Alright. Don't worry. We'll go easy on you since you're a virgin. Whoa, wait, how did we find that out? Stalker much? If anything, you'll have to go easy on him. He's inexperienced, too.
Whoa!
What? You don't just tell people that. I don't know, Aki, you did to us, so what the hell? His face, though. Virgin incubus. Yup. Gotta be a dream. It does. I'm sorry. It just cracks me up. Yeah. Now that's settled. I haven't been to the human realm in a while. I think I'll take a walk outside. You're just gonna go outside like that, okay. But I guess she'll be okay. It's a dream after all.
I hate to impose.
I hate to impose, but may I ask where the kitchen is? Why? What do you want to do in the kitchen? That way?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great.
Great. I'm starving. Wait, I thought you eat, like, sexual energy. What do you mean you're starving? And what is the kitchen going to fix? Oh no. Oh no. I think I'll brew a nice cup of tea, too. Oh, sorry. Sometimes I just sit here and laugh at everything that's going on.
Hey!
Hey, I found the video games! Wow, check out this collection!
Aki.
Aki, don't raid her house. Okay. Be sure to return everything to its proper place. I'm going back to bed. No more romance novels for a long while. Or, you know, at least not romance novels that involve sex demons, I guess. I don't know. So we come back from our nap, and this purple portal is still in the hallway. This seems like it reduces navigation paths in the house, to be honest. Like, this could be problematic. It's still here. Hesitantly, I pick up a dirty, discarded sock and toss it into the purple portal. It vanishes into the void. I must still be tired. I should eat. I hope there's cereal left. Demons eating cereal. Something smells good. But why?
Good morning.
Uh-huh. Good morning, Claire. Did you have a restful sleep? Asks the dude with the horns and the tail, and like a fancy amulet and like a bib or a collar, wearing a Kiss the Cook apron. What am I even looking at? Okay. Yeah, that'd be about the look on my face, too. Good morning. I slump down in my usual chair at the table.
Look.
He's so proud of himself. I thought the whole demon showing up in your house must have taken a lot out of you, so I made breakfast. Look, it's even happy to see you. Oh my god, it's bacon and eggs. He places a plate down before me, and a smiley face made out of sunny-side-up eggs and 3 strips of bacon stares back. The dish matches the demon's grin. The dish matches the demon's grin is oddly foreboding. I'm not gonna lie. Just imagine you look out your window and half-naked people come running out of your neighbor's house. Okay, well, where I live, I guess that would be a little bit unusual, but not 100% out of the question, especially since I live near a pool. So I'd probably just assume they were off to the pool, although I'd be wondering why their swim trunks were so elaborate. But no, like, I'd be more concerned about the horns and the tail, I'm not gonna lie. I would be more concerned about the horns and the tail. Yeah. Thank you.
Kale.
Kale. Aki is the young redhead, and Aureus is the long-haired one. I think you'll remember Mirare since you met her first. Also because she's the only girl, but thank you for sidestepping that, Kale. He maneuvers back to the stove, and I slowly pick up my fork to poke at the fried yolk. It's a dream, right? I pinch my cheek hard. Ow. I scoop some of the egg onto my fork, then give it a cautious sniff before sampling it. It's good. Okay, so apparently sex demons can fry an egg. Who knew? I mean, you know, they're used to heating things up, I guess. Heh heh heh. The texture, the smell, the tinge of salt and pepper, it fills my mouth. I feel the weight as I chew, then swallow it. There's no way this isn't real. I wasn't dreaming? Oh, and we just start crying. Tears splatter onto my plate as I continue eating. It's better than cereal. Oh, he's so concerned. Look at him. Oh. Are you okay? I never made someone cry over my cooking before. Does it taste that bad? Oh my god, you can't screw up eggs that bad. You really can't. The only reason I'd be crying is I'd be like, I can't eat eggs. I'm sorry. Which means they wouldn't be in my house. But poor guy. No, it's heavenly. Thank you for making this for me. I'm just overwhelmed at the moment. It's all real. You're real. And you have a tail. We're just crying. Aww. The fork clatters as I bury my head in my hands. For a few minutes, I'm sobbing uncontrollably before my emotions quiet down into a soft sniffle. I think I'm good now. Seriously? Sex demons? Sex demons who make breakfasts with happy faces? While wearing my dad's apron. And he's just standing here looking at us the entire time. Oh, God. It's a lot to take in, but I assure you you're safe with us. It'll only be for 2 days. Until then, please relax and enjoy yourself. However you enjoy yourself is up to you. Right.
Feeling better.
Feeling better? Here, some tea that'll help calm your nerves. Aureus appears and gently sets down a fancy, unfamiliar teacup, and a flowery aroma fills the air. With slightly trembling hands, I take it. When you live near Philly, nothing phases you anymore. And that's fair too. There are definitely some areas where it's just like, yep, nope, that's par for the course. So this guy just like brought his own teacup, I guess? Tea set, maybe? Because I doubt we had a tea set in the house. What kind of tea is it?
It's safe.
It's similar to your earth passion flower. I promise it's safe for humans. I've been brewing this type for centuries. Smells like a meadow after the rain. It tastes amazing, too. I'm glad to be of assistance. Your crying was, quite alarming. I hope Kale didn't upset you. Oh, how can, I don't know. I'd never! Oh no, he didn't upset us. Oh, Kale, it's okay. Okay, if this isn't a dream, where are the others?
These goddamn blue shells!
I can't even do that one better than the voiceover, but in case it doesn't pick up, these goddamn blue shells! I love the look on Aureus's face right here, by the way, where he's just like, oh god.
Fascinating.
And I'll be returning to the miniature library. I've never seen so many books on modern law before. It's fascinating. Oh, my dad's a lawyer, and that's his office. Oh, would it be rude to continue browsing? Nah, it's okay. He probably hasn't touched those books in years anyway. Just put it back when you're finished.
Thank you.
I will. Thank you. Sounds like you're much calmer now. The tea helped, and you guys seem nice. I haven't had people dote on me in a long time. This would be kind of nice just to have people, like, show up and make me breakfast and bring me tea. Like, I wouldn't mind that. Do I still have to you know,
No pressure.
only if you're comfortable. We wouldn't pressure you to do something you'd rather not. See, it's like, it's so nice. So nice. I see. I mean, it's still bizarre that there's mystical beings crashing at my house, but I promise I won't freak out anymore. Or pinch myself. Thanks again for the breakfast, Kale.
Anytime.
Anytime. He takes the dishes and I stand up, wondering what to do now. Who should I spend time with? Okay, so this is where we choose our first date. So if you want the full ending with any of the characters, you have to go. You have 3 dates to go on, and you have to go on all 3 with only one of the characters. The ending that I for sure want to show you is with Aki, so we'll start there. And like I said, if you have any preference for who you want to see on the second go round, let me know, because I've done them all. They're all cute. They're all happy. So yeah, it's cute. I spot Aki fervently steering a peripheral wheel. I take a seat on the couch, wondering how to start a conversation with an incubus who's playing my video games.
Feel better?
Feel better? Huh? Oh, yes. Sorry about the sob fest. Don't worry about it. Mirari tends to jump into things head first. Sorry if we scared you. Ugh, 4th place. Wanna play together? Yeah. Sure. I mean, you know, we haven't had a gaming partner in a while. Could be fun. I pick up a second controller, and after selecting a few options, the race begins. Familiar with the game, I already get a speed boost at the starting line and reach first place.
Wow, you're good!
Wow, you're good! Also, do you know why Mirari summoned us here in the first place? She practically teleported us here with nary an explanation. Besides, there's someone we can help. How thoughtful. I guess I was being mopey over spring break. Usually that's a time where people go on vacations or hang out with friends. However, most of my friends are busy, and a lot of them are dating or in a relationship. Okay, well thanks for coming out, Echo, and yeah, enjoy it on YouTube. It'll be up tomorrow. I thought it'd be nice to have a fling of my own, but I need to know the person first, and I definitely can't do one-night stands. I wouldn't feel comfortable. I never had a boyfriend either. It doesn't help I'm already on the shy side and a virgin. Was it true when they said you were inexperienced too? Oh, look at his face. Aki's avatar zooms right off a cliff, and he sheepishly laughs. Yeah. Incubi usually don't feel insecure when it comes to sex, since it's our food, but there's thousands of years of reputation built up to our name. I mean, I don't know, I guess it'd be kind of like a human cooking food, like if you're from barbecue country and you feel like the pressure to cook a brisket, I guess it'd be kind of similar. Like, I don't know. That's what I'm going with. What have you heard of Incubi? That they don't exist?
False.
False! One's gaming in your living room right now! I can't argue with this logic. And in last place. The AI are dirty cheaters. What else? Okay, so we have one vote for Kale for the second date. All right, cool. Thanks. That you're practically carnal demons who give mind-blowing sex? Phenomenal sex gods? Oh, that was not the answer he wanted to hear, I think. Sounds like you have pretty big shoes to fill. even if we're not as well known in your world anymore, the expectations are still there. If you need sexual energy to live, then
I'm still young.
it's because I'm still young. We're all born with an energy reserve until we're old enough to nourish ourselves. I'm getting to that age, but I still have time left. I guess we both have our share of insecurities. It's kind of comforting to know, in a way. I don't mind. We'll be hanging out for a bit, so might as well be honest with each other, even if it's a little embarrassing. I mean, I don't know you, so technically I don't owe you any honesty, but, like, I understand the sentiment. His avatar, which had steadily climbed higher in the rankings, approaches mine, but I break away to the front as we race around a sharp corner. Since you've been so open, I'll reveal something very personal.
Oh?
Oh? If you hold down R at a curve, you'll drift and gain speed.
Hey!
Really? Hey, that works! You shouldn't have told me that. Now I'll beat you. I like a challenge. So, presumably we've gamed until lunch, and now it says I had a nice lunch. Now what? Who should I spend time with? So, we still have Kale in the hallway, we have Aureus in the kitchen, we still have Mirari in the garden, and Aki's still in the living room, so we'll go back and hang out with Aki some more.
Hey.
Hey, Claire, is it true pizza is better than sex? Random, but okay. Huh? What brought that up? I was flicking through the channels and saw a scene where someone stated it was better than sex. Maybe this is why incubi don't show up in our world anymore. Pizza's just too good. I've seen some of those pizza commercials too, but I've never tried it. I mean, I would imagine not, since you don't really need food. If you'd like, I could order one.
You will?
You will? He's so excited. Look at him. Oh my god. Oh my god. So cute. Of course. Give me a minute. After counting the allowance my parents left me, I call the first search result on my phone. I never tried their pizza before, but they are the closest, so I'll spare Aki the agony of picking from a menu and order a large half-cheese, half-pepperoni pizza. He's pacing the room in excitement as I explain how the whole delivery thing works. So, this pizza will magically appear once you hear a knock at the door? I feel like he's not quite this naive. Like, surely they have the concept of travel in the demon world, I would assume. Something like that. However, you have to be out of sight because it only shows itself to humans. Okay. This is, we could just tell him, you know, just like wait over here until I pay because everybody thinks I'm home alone or something. But no, we're gonna make up a reason. Okay. I'll still get to eat it, right? Don't worry. You'll even get the first slice. Now hide. I playfully push him toward the kitchen. Crisis averted. On cue, I hear a knock and praise its speedy delivery. I glance back to see if Aki's gone, then open the door. Are we, like, not worried about the other 3 people in this house right now? Like, anybody could walk by. Hi, here's your large pizza, half cheese, half pepperoni. The total comes to $15.74. I place the pizza on the living room table and return with the cash. Right, here's...
Did the pizza arrive?
Did the pizza arrive? Uh-oh. Our face, though. Oh my god. The delivery guy is presumably just like... the hell? Although, again, I feel like... now nowadays, this wouldn't necessarily be that weird. I mean, you've got a college-age woman, and this guy who is like, he really does. He looks like a cosplayer. Like, this really wouldn't necessarily be that weird, apart from the fact that he is very scantily clad. Like, you know. Keep the change, thanks, bye! I hurl the bills at the poor guy and slam the door, my hand still on the handle to keep it shut.
Did it vanish?
Did it vanish because I stopped hiding? Oh, he's so upset. Oh, poor guy. No, pizza's here. I point to the table and we both sit down on the couch. He digs in, completely oblivious to the situation that happened earlier. I grab a cheese slice, trying to shake off the embarrassment. Hey, this pizza is really good. Like, really good. And now I can never order from them again. Oh, it's not that big a deal. Yeah, they'll tell stories about you, but nothing really bad happens, so it's not like you're gonna be blacklisted. And honestly, they've almost certainly seen weirder. I doubt the same delivery guy will return, but I know he'll tell everyone at the pizza place about this. The cheese is dripping off your... Maybe the next time I can say, the pizza was for a costume party. Some costume party. I mean, you know, it's a Tuesday. Are you gonna eat that? It's not too late to change my name. Hey! Aki pulls away a chunk of my pizza slice in his mouth, looking very proud of himself. I thought you demons were all about consent. Now there's a sentence I never thought I'd read. Yeah, when it comes to sex, not food. Oh, I see. I see. So it depends on what I'm putting into my body. All right. Well, fine. Hey! I snatch a pepperoni off his slice and smugly chew on it. We glare at each other before we burst out laughing. So, taste good? Better than sex? I'll have to get back to you on that last one. Oh, poor baby. It's okay. You don't have to be. It doesn't have to be awkward. Okay? I am... Well, I can't say I'm older than him because, you know, he could be thousands of years old for all I know. But I'm certainly older than Claire. And, I still haven't done those things, so I would have to get back to you too. But, you know, pizza's pretty good. I can't eat it anymore, but pizza's pretty good. But it tastes great. Thanks for treating me, Claire. We should save the rest for later. I don't want to ruin my appetite before our next meal. I agree. I love Kale's cooking. Yeah. See, like, can I just have Kale? Can he just live with me and cook for me? Like, can I just have him? I don't want him for sex. I just want him as, like, you know, my butler. And also a house sitter, because can you imagine a better house sitter than a damn demon? Like, you know, you have to go away for a few days and nobody's gonna break into your house because everybody knows, oh, Ace is the one with the demon who lives with her, so yeah, you don't want to go breaking in there. Like, this would solve so many problems. So many problems. No, I like this plan. Someone in the kitchen again? I'm being spoiled. Flip them! Flip them or they'll burn again!
I know what I'm doing.
Aki's voice actor is, I love it. I know what I'm doing! Don't badger me!
It has to be perfect.
Remember, it has to be perfect. Human stomachs are extremely sensitive, and we can't have Claire keel over because the mix was still raw or burnt. Well, the raw is what's really gonna do damage, not the burnt.
I got this.
I got this. Morning?
Good morning.
Claire, good morning. Have a good sleep? Do demons sleep? I don't know. I did. Where's Kale? Ah, makes sense since he prepared breakfast the first time. He's occupied with his other favorite pastime right now. Aki snorts and shuffles the pan over the stove. Yeah, snoozing the morning away. It's not apparent, Claire, but he does love to sleep. I swear he could sleep for decades if he didn't have the uncanny ability to sense dust bunnies gathering or wherever someone left a dirty article of clothing lying around. Like a sock? Don't look at me. We don't even have that many clothes to leave around in the first place. Boy's got a point, not gonna lie. Enough about that. You must be hungry, Claire. I need a raspberry parfait. Oh, it does look very yummy. I sit down at the table and she places a cute cup before me. Eager, I dig in and take a bit of yogurt and realize it's drizzled with honey too. Delicious. I didn't know you could cook. Just the recipes that don't require a stove. I'm glad you like it, hun. Aki places a small plate filled with spherical pancakes before me. There's powdered sugar sprinkled on top in an attempt to hide the unevenly cooked surface. Here. Oh, look, he's blushing. Oh, poor little guy. Unsure of what to make of it, I take a knife and cut into one. Oh, there's cream cheese in this? And jam and others. It tastes lovely. Not overly sweet, but savory.
You mean it?
You mean it? Yes. Thanks. He tries to hide his sigh of relief as he makes his way back to the stove. Aww. You know, for sex demons, you sure focus on human food.
Of course.
Of course. That's how humans sustain themselves, and we get our energy from humans. Oh my god, so they're feeding me like a damn pig for slaughter. Wow, that's dark. I don't think that's how the game devs intended that, but that's all I can think of now. So it's a mutual exchange. Does that mean when you take sexual energy, they get tired?
Yes.
Yes, but we make sure to only take what we need. I even made an extra parfait for you to eat tomorrow. We take care of our lovers. Oh, thank you. It is. It's very sweet. Got a little parfait for me waiting in the fridge.
Not a problem.
Not a problem.
Oh.
Oh, Kale, you made it just in time. Aki's almost done the second batch. Are you okay? I turn and Kale looks rather haggard. He yawns and sleepily glances over at Aki, then back to Mirari.
I'm fine.
I'm fine. For some reason, I'm not as well rested as I could be. I feel there's something I overlooked at home.
Oh.
I'm sure everything is spick and span.
Oreos, you too?
Aureus, you too?
Morning.
Morning. Were you up all night? Does it matter? They're demons. I found a rather fascinating book, and the hours melted away. Yeah, by the way, he's a demon. Why does he wear glasses? Is this to, like, make him look more sophisticated or something? Is he this guy? I don't know. Might as well eat something. Even if it won't exactly nourish us, it'll wake you up. You can eat Aki's mistakes, at least.
Hey!
Hey, I didn't make that many. Soon we're all sitting around the table. It feels surreal, and yet I'm enjoying this. All it needs is someone to read the news on their tablet and comment on the weather.
Mirari.
Mirari, When will the portal close? You could also afford to brush up on your summoning skills. I did it rather hastily, alright? It should close this midnight, then we'll be out of your hair, Claire. Oh, right. If Mirari was able to close at any time, we could have avoided this situation. Yeah, but then I wouldn't have someone to cook me breakfast. I'm kind of liking this arrangement. Not gonna lie. Don't know how Mom and Dad feel about this, by the way. Mom, Dad, by the way, while you guys were off on your honeymoon, and I was home for spring break, I totally had, like, sex demons crashing at our place. I hope you don't mind. By the way, the pizza guy might not deliver here anymore. It would have been embarrassing if you asked us to leave and you were still stuck with a gateway between our worlds for days after. I'd wonder if I was still dreaming and probably throw things into it. We say like we totally haven't done this already. Kale is just like, no. You wouldn't. When we're done with breakfast, I load my dishes into the dishwasher while Kale sticks around to clean up as well.
No pressure.
I know it's our last day, but remember, there's no pressure.
It's been fun.
Even if you decline, it's been fun. It's rare that we all get to visit the human world together, and this is Aki's first time. We're not mind readers, but we can sense when someone's feeling uncertain in bed. Your honest answer will be the right answer. Again, like, this is all stuff I really appreciate. 'Cause, like, yeah. Having these sex scenes sprung on you, in a game like this when you're like me and that is so not what you're looking for, is kind of jarring. Now, granted, this game makes it pretty explicit early on that that's what it's about, but, you know, yeah. Thank you. I've enjoyed spending time with everyone as well. Where should I go next? So, Aki is still in the living room, so I guess we'll go back to the living room, where the video games are. I don't know about this.
We can.
We can! 7th time's a charm! 2 minutes to kill 300 enemies using only special attacks? Our magic meters replenish too slowly. I like how they tried, kind of, to lead you on like this was something else, and it's totally not. We can do it! I want to unlock the next stage already! I shake my head, but shrug, and start slicing through waves and waves of goblin-like monsters. I love hack-and-slash games, but these mission requirements are intense. Aki's really into it. His legs are bouncing, and he's biting his lip in concentration. Despite our best attempts, there's only 30 seconds left, and my magic meter is... a jar! I smash it open and lament that my meter replenished too late. 50 enemies left! But there's barely any around me!
I have a plan.
I have a plan. Run north! Okay. My swordswoman runs through the gate, and I see Aki's brawler dart past me, with a swarm of enemies chasing him.
Now! Now!
Now! Now! With 10 seconds left, I activate the special attack, and my character whirlwinds through the mob, effortlessly slaying them. Mission complete appears on the screen, and I bounce on the couch and cheer. We did it!
Yes!
Yes! In our triumph, we find ourselves hugging each other, my body pressing against his. I love how we're wearing the same clothes all the time. Realizing what's going on, we separate and shuffle away, averting our gaze. My face still feels warm from the contact. I'm all embarrassed that we hugged him. Okay. Sorry. I got all excited there. Aww. I was so happy. I don't mind. We sit in silence while the results tally up.
Then...
Then Is it okay if we sit a little closer? Oh, okay. Everybody's blushing all over the place, by the way, so just take a gulp. Sure. I shuffle over until our thighs touch and we both lean in. Hesitantly, Aki reaches over and places a hand on my shoulder. So awkward. It's so cute. Can I tell you something personal? What exactly is personal to a sex demon? Is it a gaming tip? I wish. I doubt I could give you a gaming tip you wouldn't know of, though. He ruffles my hair and I giggle.
I like cuddling.
I like cuddling. Don't feel like you have to. It's just, I've become comfortable with you, and, oh lord, take a drink. Boy's so awkward. He trails off when I snuggle in closer. I can feel his body heat up against mine. I wonder how warm they are. Are they like super warm? Like, can they regulate their body temperature so they like don't get too hot? Like, you know, when things are happening? Or do they just run warm because they're demons? I don't know. And by the off chance you pick me, I know I'm inexperienced, but I know it skipped stuff, and I'm not sure why it's doing that. But basically, I know I'm inexperienced, but I do my best to make it a good experience for you. Thank you. While I struggle to come up with a better response, Aki taps the controller and frowns.
Wait,
where's the next stage? That is a good question, Aki. Huh? We cleared all the requirements. There should be another one. Maybe we had to complete the level faster? While he navigates through the menu, I decide to check the walkthrough on my phone. I see the description and groan loudly. Ugh! There is no next stage.
huh?
Huh? We can't unlock them. Whether you clear the level or not, you have to buy the downloadable content. Ugh! That sucks. Aki's just like, what? Downloadable content? What? He doesn't know how pizza delivery works. Why would he know? Why does he know what video games are but not what pizza delivery is? This is a question. I'm just not amused. That's evil! All this effort! If we'd known sooner, all those attempts and spending money on better weapons. I've had enough of this game. He drops the controller on the table and pulls me toward him as he lies on his back. Aww.
I'd much prefer this.
I'd much prefer this. To cuddle. We giggle and I let myself relax, resting my head on his chest. One hand rubs up and down my back. Really glad we crashed your spring break. He's blushing all over the place. Take another drink. And boy's so easy to fluster. Same here. It's time. The others are already gathered in the hallway when I arrive. Remember, the portal closes around midnight, so it should give you plenty of time with whoever you pick. And we'll leave you to your privacy as well. That's a relief, and, you know, it's something you feel like shouldn't have to be said, and yet you have to say it. Once the portal closes, it'll be as if we were never here. Okay, but the parfait's still gonna be in the fridge, right? We'll respect your decision, Claire, whatever it is. My heart races a bit. After all, this isn't easy. Thank you, everyone. Then, who should I pick? So, Oh my god, I did not see this answer before. Okay, anyway. We'll go through the list here. So we have Aki, Kale, Orias, Mirari. None of them, which I really like the fact that this answer exists because it is the, the absolute out. This is your sexless ending, or one of your sexless endings. Is to choose this one. I did not notice the all of them option. I'm not going to do that one because I actually don't know if my filters will cover that. So I'm fascinated by that. I mean I'm glad that's there too, because like if you don't want to pick but you still want, the non-platonic ending, like okay. But yeah, we've been going after Aki, as it were, so we're gonna choose Aki. Aki and I exchange knowing glances. His ending is hysterical, y'all. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. You'd be okay settling for me, Aki?
I'd be thrilled.
Settle? I'd be thrilled, Claire.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Come on. Yeet! Whoa, Aki. Already bridal carrying her to the bedroom. How passionate. Oh my god. I just this mental image, I'm sorry, of like just scooping us up and carrying us. So much for not getting too excited. Still, this will be a good experience. He would need to be nourished sooner or later, and it's ideal it's happening now. I would like to point out we hear none of this because we're already in the bedroom apparently, so just this little cutscene, I'm sorry, it's hilarious. And with someone he's comfortable with. Aw, even the demons need to be comfortable. It's cute.
Yay!
We should find a way to celebrate when he gets back. I say we bake a cake. For creatures that only subsist on sexual energy, they eat a lot of food. It must be like a recreational thing for them. Like, if we watch people eating food, it must be similar. Except that they get to taste it. I don't know.
I like that.
I like that suggestion. Should we write something on it?
Something like...
Something like, a congratulation on your copulation, followed by 3 exclamation marks. That's so weirdly specific, Aureus. Is that what happened when you had your first time? How big a cake are we talking about? We could shorten the writing to, congrats on the sex?
I love it.
I love it! I have a feeling it'll go successfully for the both of them. Poor Aki. Now what? We're just like sitting awkwardly on the bed. Oh my god, this is cute. We sit on the bed, none of us moving a muscle. For someone who burst into my bedroom carrying me effortlessly, he's sure timid now. Well, you're the incubus. Don't they have magical sex powers or something to, get it started? That's called centuries of experience. Oh, poor baby. Wonder how long we just sit here being awkward. Because, yeah, he doesn't know what to do either. Aww.
I'll do my best.
I may be new to this, but I'll do my best to be mindful and listen to your feedback. Aw, he's so cute. He's trying. I'll probably ask a lot of questions, and it's okay to stop at any time.
I really care about you.
I really care about you, Claire. The last thing I want to do is make a mistake that hurts your trust. Thank you. You're sweet, Aki. You mean a lot to me, too. Over the whole 2 days that I've known you, and played video games with you. It's a romance. how should we go about this? So, we can kiss him first, we can suggest for him to kiss us, or we can bail out now with let's not do this, and I have actually done this before. And yeah, you still get a happy ending. You basically go straight to cuddling, which is cute. But kissing's an option, so take a drink. Kiss him first or suggest for him to... Well, I don't know. Like, either way, we're almost kind of in teaching mode, weirdly enough. Like, wouldn't sex demons get, like, an education in this? Like, some kind of classes? They're not just thrown into this cold, are they? Because that kind of sucks. But, I guess... Let's suggest for him to kiss us. Suggest for him to kiss you. I suppose it starts with a kiss. A kiss. So cute. Sorry. His eyes drift to my lips, and he reaches out a hand. After a pause, he sees my affirmation, and he cups my cheek before leaning in. This is a good time for me to double-check just one more time. I'm paranoid, I'm sorry. 18 plus filter is on. Okay. He presses his lips against mine, and I'm surprised by how gentle it is. After he pulls away, we're both in awe. Are we? Okay. We exchange a smile, then kiss again, this time deeper. I close my eyes, and I can feel his hand slide from my shoulder and trail down my arm, leaving goosebumps in its wake. I sharply inhale from the sensation, and Aki slightly parts his mouth, brushing his tongue against my lips. When I reciprocate, he slips his tongue inside, taking quick, sweeping tastes. This is tough, because tongues are a gross thing for me, so... okay. At first, the texture feels strange, because it is. But I warm up to it, and he takes everything slow, exploring my mouth tenderly before returning to a surface kiss. Surface kiss. It's not a bad way to describe it. So yeah, rather provocative pose here. Feeling warm, I remove my outer layer, breaking our kiss in the process. I hear an audible gulp, and Aki shyly glances down, then back to me. Oops, wrong spot. And that is now my cue to bring up the filter, so switch that over. Ta-da! He's asking permission to touch us, which is awesome. He's literally asking, is it okay if I touch you there? And by there, he means upper body. So, yeah. Thank you for asking permission, Aki. So, the options that we have here, which you can't read all of them, but are sure, only if I can do the same, or I'd like to stop now. So again, you have the option to stop here before even any touching happens. Like, you can kiss and that's it. Also cool. Let's reciprocate. Only if I can do the same. Only if I can touch your chest too.
I wouldn't mind.
And there's gonna be some of this where I just let the voiceover do the work. So, because the voiceover will never say anything inappropriate. By the way, always in these interactions, you have the stop button up here. So even if it's like right here, if we're like, oh shit, we changed our mind, you can hit the stop button. Like, if you don't want to do that, which is awesome. Like I said, this game really thought about this, and that was the game developers' pretty much whole point in making this, was that consent needed to be a serious thing on the forefront. Comforted I'm not the only one nervous by this, I glide my hand up and down his muscular chest. And so we kiss again. Aki's movements start to awkwardly mirror mine, as if taking cues that's how I want it too. I find the hollow of his chest and slide a finger down his sternum. He quivers under my movements, then breaks off the kiss. That's surprisingly sensual. Is it the same for you? He mimics the same gesture. It's pleasant, but it doesn't do anything for me. So we tell him what we do like, and he adjusts his approach. I apologize. This is your first time, and I'm already fumbling. Aw, I don't mind. I can't expect you to know what I like, especially since I'm new to this too. I lean in to kiss him on the lips, but his face aims higher, and we clumsily brush against each other before pulling away. We exchange a look, then laugh. Here. He gives me a peck on the lips, his fingers lingering over the fabric of my top. Would you like it more if I took off your shirt, too? So again, asking permission. Very cool. So the 3 options are keep the shirt on, take it off, or I'd like to stop now. I think I'm going to leave the shirt on. Keep the shirt on. I'd like to leave it on. I'm still shy when it comes to my body. That's all right. I'll do my best to continue like this. So, it's going well.
Such smooth skin.
Still going very well. The descriptions here up to this point really aren't any more all that much more explicit than something that would be in like one of the Choices games, but there are a couple of anatomical descriptions that are more specific than the Choices games, which is why I'm not reading everything aloud.
Does it feel good?
It feels amazing.
Then...
So he's hinting at asking for permission to continue. And we grant it, the character grants it without being asked, but again, if this makes you uncomfortable as a player, there's always the stop button. And then he asks permission, would you feel comfortable with your shorts off? And we can choose to, we can say, yes, this is fine, meaning that we don't want to take our bottoms off, or we can stop again. I think I'm gonna leave the shorts on because it really doesn't end up mattering. So this is fine. I'm happy like this.
I can tell.
I can tell. Awkward. He's like the opposite of sexy, and this is why this cracks me up so much. Like, it's so cute. I'm sorry. So we can reciprocate, or we can just enjoy things. Well, we reciprocated before, so we'll reciprocate again. He's not 100% sure he's okay with this. He says, if it's okay with you, I thought the experience would be more about you? Well, it wouldn't feel right if it wasn't mutual. This is my first time, so, like, I get that, you know, kind of, I don't know, maybe feel a little weird to be the only one involved, really. Like, so he gives us permission. And helps us out when we're kind of like not sure what to do, which is nice. You know, we're demonstrating communication. I know y'all can't see it, but we are demonstrating like communication and like, yeah, you're not gonna get everything right, and that's okay. And now he asks, would you like it if we took it further? And so once again, we have the option to continue or to stop now, and there's, of course, always this button up here. We will continue, so I am going to add my second filter so that we are sure to be covered, and then continue. Just take it slow. Of course. we can actually take these down because I forgot there's the one in between. Well, now that it's getting to that point, we explicitly are asked about prophylactics. Do we need a condom or it'll be fine? So yeah, we'll just say yes. Before I forget, is it okay if you put that on? There should be one in the drawer next to us. So yeah, that's another thing that I like here is they're not 100% with those, but they're pretty careful about it. So
Not too heavy?
and he asks permission here at this point to keep going. Again, there's always the stop button. The player character just gives permission without prompting the player.
Are you okay? I understand.
This ending, though. Look at his face. Suddenly, he halts in his movements and he hastily averts his gaze from me. You okay? He's like not answering. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm just gonna let you all guess what's happening right now.
I can keep going.
Can you, though? You sure? We can stop, you know.
Seriously, I can keep going.
Seriously, I can keep going. Just, give me a minute. Uh-huh. His abashed expression causes me to burst out laughing against my best intentions. It's okay. Don't force yourself. I'm really happy with where we are. I'm sorry, this little twist that they put on is just adorable. Like, it's great.
Really?
Poor guy. Really? Yes, honest. This has been a great experience, Aki. I hug him close to show that I mean it, and I feel him chuckle lightly and relax.
Same here.
Same here. We giggle, and he kisses my forehead. Thank you, Aki. So now our filters can come down because everything is safe for work now, as it were. I'm curled up against Aki's chest, feeling fulfilled and happy. He places a protective hand on my head and strokes my hair. Aw. I can tell he's still feeling a little sheepish over the whole incident. How is he laying down with these horns? How does this work? Do they just, like, fold in? I don't understand. I'm sorry, I'm stuck on this. No matter the conclusion, nothing beats a good cuddle afterwards. Right, Aki? You can say that again.
How are you feeling?
How are you feeling? Content. Maybe a little sore. I'm really happy my first time was with you. Same. And I hope the next time will be even better for you. Aww. If it's with you again, I know it will. Aww. It's so cute. Exhaustion creeps in, and I know Aki obtained nourishment from our experience. Satisfied, I allow myself to fall into a deep sleep. So then the credits roll. So, yeah, this one is cute. This one cracks me up so much from the little scene where he just like scoops us up and carries us into the bedroom, and we see everybody standing outside like, oh, it's so cute. Let's bake a cake. And yeah, whoever actually pulled the trigger on that little twist there at the end of the encounter, they were doing some thinking. By the way, I also extremely enjoy all of the names other friends that would rather not be named because, of course everybody's using pseudonyms and they're all like desserts and candies and stuff, and I love it. So there are cutscenes at the end of the credits. So we're back at college. I sigh as I walk home from university. It's been a week after my spring break, and I still miss Aki. It almost feels like a dream.
Hey!
Claire! Huh? What? Aki? Oh my god, look what he's wearing. He's still got the little... I kind of wonder what the deal is with the amulets, because even if you see them in human form, they still have, like, the gemstone. So, like, I'm curious. There you are! You and your hair! Look at his hair! Oh my god. We run toward each other, arms outstretched. At the last second, he picks me up and twirls around, laughing before embracing me close. He kisses me deeply and we step back from our hug. It's you! And look at you all cleverly disguised. What do you think? It took me a while to master the spell. What, all of a week, I guess? Because time passed differently in the demon realm? I don't know. He turns around once, then tugs on his shirt. Human clothing is so restrictive, though. Even so, you look great. I've missed you so much. Oh, he's blushing. Take a drink. I've missed you too, Claire. I thought once you left there was some kind of demon law where you could never see me again.
What? Of course not.
What? Of course not. As long as you want to see me, I can. So if you do some of the other encounters, you find out that it's relatively common for the demons to partner up with the same human more than once, to the point of kind of having a standing booty call almost. Like, this seems to be in this universe like kind of the original version of the booty call, which is hysterical to me. Then you can visit me anytime?
Yes.
Yes! Now I've learned how to disguise myself, we can do more things together. Aww. He wants more pizza. That's great! I know you're new to the human world, and I'd love to show you around.
As a fling?
Yeah, he's like, as a fling? Huh? I remember you mentioning that you wouldn't mind a fling. I'm not sure what it means, but if I can spend time with you... Aw, he's blushing again. Take a drink. This is why I'm not drinking alcohol. Depends. How long would you like to see me? For a little while or a longer while? A longer while if possible. Yeah, take another drink. Then lovers would be a better term. Our fingers intertwine and I tug him gently forward. Aw, he's so cute. I think this calls for a celebration. What would you like to do? I'd like to have that pizza again from... No!
Huh?
No! Oh, he's so sad. Look at him. There's a pizza place by my campus. Let's celebrate there instead. Right, because if we went to that pizza place and like the same delivery guy was there and we showed up with him, there'd probably be talk, yes. But, like, if you're... So it's unclear whether we actually live near our university or not. It kind of sounds like we do, if, like, this was even an option. So, but, yeah. At the same time, it's like, well, at least it would make sense. You know, they'd be like, oh, although then they'd probably be like, oh, you were having fun with your boyfriend, huh? Uh-huh. You know, I don't know. You shouldn't judge people, okay? It's fine.
Okay.
Okay, he's up for it. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He's like a little golden retriever. He's just so eager. He's so cute. Y'all. You seem a little different today. You've noticed? After that night, take another drink.
I can't explain it.
I can't explain it, but I feel revitalized. I've never felt better. It's thanks to you, Claire. Yeah. He wraps his arms around my waist and leans in, his breath tickling my ear.
You're better than pizza.
You're better than pizza. That's the most unsexy compliment I've ever heard. I'll take it. So that is the game. One of the endings, anyway. I know I have a vote for Kale. So, if anyone else has a different preference for who we're going to do for this second one, sing out. I'm going to take a short break, and when I come back, we will do our second one. So, stay tuned. Hello, my lovely viewers, and welcome back. Looks like the tally still stands at wanting to see Kale for the second ending. So, that's what we'll do tonight. Cause yeah, I actually don't really have a preference. All of them are good. So let's go through that real quick. I do have a save point that we can go through to skip the first little bit of the game. So we're back to the first morning. We've just finished breakfast, and we're wondering who should we spend time with. Well, now we're gonna pick Kale. So he is in the hallway now with a purple portal. What is he doing? Cooking and now cleaning? I want him. Please send him to me. Kale? He pauses and adjusts the overflowing laundry basket in his arms. It's so cute. It's so cute. I'm sorry. I want him.
Can I help you?
Claire, can I help you? I was wondering why you were doing the laundry. This is a valid question, as he does not live with us.
Oh?
Oh. He sets the basket down and pulls out a note tucked by his hip. I accept it, instantly recognizing the handwriting. Please, please do your laundry while we're gone. Love, Mom. Now I remember. My parents left a few, too many, memos posted on the fridge. I guess he noticed when he made breakfast. Oh, and he decided to help. Oh, that's sweet, though. I thought, since we're here and all, I could help out since you've fallen behind. How long have your parents been gone? Over a week, I assume, from the clothes. They left only a few days ago. Oh, now that's awkward. That's awkward. Look at his face. He just looks at us like, are you serious? I know. I've been a slob. Being genuinely lazy, or has something been bothering you? Oh, he asks. Oh, it's so sweet. I shouldn't excuse my behavior, but yeah, it's a bit of the latter. I've mostly been studying and neglecting the chores. I feel like all I've been doing lately is hitting the books. Aw. See, he's a good listener, too! Look! Sorry, university hasn't been turning out as fun as I'd hoped. And now all my friends are out there dating or meeting people this spring break. And I have 4 demons in my house. You know, I really feel like I have the more exciting spring break right now. I thought maybe I just need a little family time instead. Of course, as soon as I come back, my parents are on a lovey-dovey trip to Mexico and my brother's at baseball camp with his teammates. Everyone has plans, but me. Aww. Yeah, that does kind of suck. I let out a self-deprecating laugh, but it comes out more bitter than I expect. I shove the note into my pocket, and Kale gives a thoughtful nod. Well, I can't say I know much about this university or spring break thing, but I know what it's like to feel alone. Oh, don't, my heart. Don't.
It's not much, but...
It's not much, but I'll do what I can to get you back on your feet at least. Maybe you'll feel better once the house is clean and it gives you peace of mind. Oh, see, I need him. Like, they're all good. Aki is fun. Mirari is great. Aureus is a bit of a curveball. If you play this, you'll find out what I mean. But, like, Kale's the one that I genuinely need right now. Please come help me. Besides, you have 4 people hanging around. Can't be that lonely now, right? He's got a point. Of course, I expect you to pick up the slack. I'm an incubus, not your mom. Oh. I never thought I'd hear an incubus say that. To be fair, we never thought we'd hear an incubus say anything, so.
Believe me.
Believe me, that's not the first or last time I'll say those words to someone. Blame my being a stickler for cleanliness. See, I need you. You're not trying to butter me up or earn points or something, right? Valid question. He shakes his head, then picks up a discarded sock forgotten in the hallway. Why is there only one sock, though?
I'm simply being me.
I'm simply being me. We all are. We'd like you to feel comfortable around us. There's no point in being dishonest about who we are. He picks up the basket, and it's then I spot some lacy underwear on the pile. Look at his face here. He knows. He knows what's on the top of this pile. This is on purpose. You sneaky, sneaky, sneaky boy. I'll wash those. I grab my unmentionables, and Kale looks at me in surprise. Honey, he's an incubus. You really think he hasn't seen underwear before?
Really?
Really? Well, if you dig through the pile, there's more. Like, seriously, look at his face. He knows. He knows. He has been through our hamper. He knows probably half of what we own. What? Do we not know what we wear? I'm so concerned now that we don't know what underwear we wear. I'll do my personal load. Come back in a few minutes once I gather them. I can at least do that. I mean, this is good. We're showing initiative. This is good, but I'm still laughing.
Deal.
Deal. So, after laundry, I had a nice lunch. Now what? Who should I spend time with? We're gonna go for Kale again, who is now moved to the living room. Be kind of weird if you stayed in the hallway the whole time. Where the video games are. So yeah, you can pick whoever's in the living room, by the way. You don't just like pick the living room at large. So we're gonna go with Kale. And something breaks immediately. What was that? I hurry to the living room and spot Kale staring at the floor with wide eyes. There's a shattered picture frame with pieces of glass scattered before the fireplace. Kale kneels down, his hands hovering over the mess, wondering what to do. He's so concerned. Look at him. I'm so worried. What happened?
I apologize.
Claire, I apologize. I was dusting the mantle, and this frame tipped over. Careful, I don't want you to cut yourself. Okay, easy, it's alright. I crouch down beside him and gingerly pluck out the photograph. It's an old picture of my family standing in front of a twisty arbutus tree from some park. Kale peers at it, curious.
Is that you?
Is that you? Yes, when I was 10. This is my mom, my dad, and the one in the dinosaur jacket is my little brother when he was 4. Yeah, I wonder how old this photo is. They don't really specify how old our brother is, so...
Fascinating.
Fascinating. You look so different. Smaller frame and knobbly knees. Huh? Well, yeah, I was a kid, then I grew up. Is it the same for incubi and succubi?
Not at all.
Not at all. When we're, born, we are already as we are. I've always found the human nuclear family interesting since we don't have our own. We also live alone for the most part. It's rare for our kind to stay together. Then, what about you, Aki, Aureus, and Mirari? How did you all get acquainted? I found Aureus and Mirari passed out and injured while I was exploring a forest in the demon world. What happened? Were they okay? Well, they were passed out. I would go with less than okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. As soon as I patched them up, they jumped into the fray again. They were, rather vehement in taking down a monstrous flower. A monstrous flower, you say? Uh, please elaborate, Kale. What? Mirari I can imagine, but Aureus? He can be stubborn when it comes to creating new tea blends. Of course, I didn't know that at the time. We stuck together after that. Someone has to make sure those two stay out of trouble. Okay, yeah, but how did Aki show up? Like, how are sex demons born? I want to know. And Aki? He's the youngest incubi, which that's the plural. He's the youngest incubus I know of. When we are born, aside from basic knowledge of our identity and how to survive, we're essentially a blank slate. Okay, but how did you find him? After we found him, we took him under our wing. He's still learning how to use his powers, and it's his first time in the human world. Keep it a secret, but he's easier to manage than the other two. I'm not sure whether, like, Aki or Mirari would be more offended by that statement. That's my family for you. Aw, it's a wonderful family. Like, it's found family, it's nice. I'm pretty close to my parents, although my brother can be a brat when he hogs all the video games and saves over my files. Still, I glance fondly at the photograph.
Sorry.
Again, sorry about the mess. Don't worry, it'd be believable that I accidentally knocked it over. I think my parents will be more surprised over a tidy room than a broken frame. I can buy another one later anyway. I'll grab a broom. He's so concerned. Aw. So this is the next morning with the same plots. So Mirari made us a parfait, and Aki made us little like stuffed pastries. So we're just gonna skip that part. Nobody slept well, apparently. And so now, apparently, Kale is still in the kitchen with Orias, so let's talk to Kale in the kitchen. 20 minutes stir-frying my butt. It's taking me 10 to chop veggies. I glance at the instructions saved on my phone and continue slicing a large carrot. Oh, this is a surprise. You can cook? Not at all, but when I see you doing all my chores around the house, I couldn't just laze around doing nothing. Okay, so we're blushing here. We also blushed quite a lot when we realized what laundry he was doing, so take a drink. I thought maybe I could step in and cook a decent meal at least. Thanks for that. I think it was the push I needed to start being more proactive. I was so surprised.
I'm glad.
I'm glad. Do you want me to help you prep the ingredients at least? Nah, I got this, honest. Do carrots normally ooze red juice when cut? No, Claire, they don't. So we're just like mildly upset and Kale is panicking. Look at this. Like, how did we even manage this particular injury? I don't know, but yeah, look we've got the demon panicking. That's a good sign. Ow! Frick! I like how in a game about sex we can't say the F word. That's special.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? He rushes to my side as I examine my injured finger. He reaches to have a look at it, but I hold the wound close to my chest. Kale seems confused and very distraught, but steps back to give me room. If anything, he's panicking me more than me. Like, look at him. He's so scared.
It's okay,
It's okay. I know how human bodies work. One minor cut and it's fatal unless treated. Okay, maybe 1,000 years ago. But usually not. Unless you're on, like, a battlefield, I guess. Do you have a medical kit? I don't think it's that serious, but the first aid kit should be beside the fridge. He urges me toward the counter. He's not having this. He has to patch us up. Oh, this is cute. And I sit on its surface while he rummages through the kit. Aww. He pokes around the supplies and selects what he needs. You seem familiar with human medicine. I'm impressed. Well, he can cook, so I'm not sure why we're so impressed that he knows medicine. I mean, they're kind of the same thing, but with different objectives. He applies a clean disinfecting wipe to my finger, and I bite my lip from the slight pain. I'm so worried. Look at him. Look at this concern. So cute. It's something I picked up whenever I stayed in the human world. The first aid kits may change appearances over the years, but the contents and uses are roughly the same. Although the band-aids usually don't have dinosaur patterns. Okay, no, the band-aids with the dinosaur patterns are the best. The only ones that even come close to the band-aids with the superheroes on them, which is what my doctor gives me when I get my vaccines, because that's like, it's actually the most like racially neutral, because it's not that same flesh color, and it's more fun. Ta-da! You're good to go. I wiggle my newly bandaged finger. Thanks. Sorry about keeping my hand away from you earlier. I thought you were gonna do something weird, like suck the blood or stick it in your mouth, being a demon and all. Yeah, that is a weird thing that I've noticed, and I've only ever seen it in anime. And I really only saw it once now that I think of it. This, like, instinct to, when somebody's, like, cut their finger, to stick it in your own mouth. Like, you're sitting in front of a person who has cut their finger, and you take their finger and stick it in your mouth. Like, I guess I've done that when I've cut myself and it starts bleeding, but you do it to your own hand because you're like, oh, it's only gonna bleed for a second, and you do it just, like, real quick to stop the bleeding. But to do that with another person's hand is really weird. And I don't understand that instinct. It seems like that's not a thing that people do, but I don't know. Maybe some people do. I'm not a vampire. I don't go around sticking bloody, onion-smelling fingers into my mouth. It's not sanitary. It's not sanitary, oh my god. I can't. He holds up my hand and teasingly nibbles a knuckle, making me giggle. I'm sorry. And I guess you expected me to do this next, right? He leans in, then delivers a cold puff of air to my neck. The ticklishness catches me by surprise, and I squeal, falling back. Oh! Whoa! He wraps his arms around my back and pulls me close. My chin rests on his shoulder, and I can feel my face warming up from the contact. Aw, so we're both, like, clumsy and... yeah, it's cute. It's cute. I'm sorry. I apologize. I went too far with that joke. It's okay. Yeah, we're blushing. Take a drink. We separate, and Kale immediately busies himself by packing up the kit. I hop off the counter and resume cutting veggies, albeit cautiously. Want me to help with your meal? You'll learn faster that way. You'll still do most of the work, of course. Deal. I don't want to have 4 demons keel over from food poisoning. It'd be improper hosting. I wonder if it'd be, like, easier or harder to, like, give a demon food poisoning, because they don't rely on the food for nutrition, really, it seems. So, like, does it even matter? I'd be curious to find out. He laughs and starts washing the broccoli. For a few minutes, there's a comfortable silence between us. Oh, with the little hearts. Oh, that's cute. And he's blushing. Take a drink. Claire, if you happen to pick me tonight, I'd like that. I promise to make your spring break a memorable one. Ooh, oh, memorable. Ooh, Okay, that can go many ways, Kale. Thank you. It's time again, so it goes through the same thing again, but we'll go through it. The others are already gathered in the hallway when I arrive. Remember, the portal closes around midnight, so it should give you plenty of time with whoever you pick. And we'll leave you to your privacy as well. Once the portal closes, it'll be as if we were never here. We'll respect your decision, Claire, whatever it is. My heart races a bit. After all, this isn't easy. Thank you, everyone. Then... who should I pick? Well, we decided, so we still have the same options: Aki, Kale, Urias, Mirari. None of them or all of them. But we've been going after Kale, so let's go Kale. Kale and I exchange looks, and he gives an encouraging nod. Kale, if you don't mind someone as inexperienced as me, I mean, they've all been communicating pretty strongly that they don't mind, so...
I'd be honored.
I'd be honored.
Wonderful.
How wonderful! Kale's very gentle, Claire.
This is good.
It will be a good first-time experience. I'm glad I have your approval, Aureus. I didn't know I needed this, but okay. You'll learn a lot from him. I still do. Wow, that's kinda weird, Aki. I didn't need to know. Then we'll let you two be. We'll take our leave then.
Later!
Later! He's... What is this conspiratorial wink that's happening over here? What is that? Like, both of you. But, like, Aureus is just this, like, vague approval, but these two are like, yeah. God. Okay. You're making this weird. All of you, please leave. Take care. Yeah, we're blushing. Take a drink. And now we don't know what to do. We're just standing in the hallway, wondering how this is going to go.
Nervous?
Nervous? Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. A bit. I don't blame you. Feel free to Feel free to freshen up with a shower or whatever you need to do. I'll meet you in the bedroom. That sounds so weird. Sorry. Sounds good.
Oh,
and he's gonna ask us the same question before. If it gets to that point, would you prefer if I use a condom? Take a drink! 'Cause that's awkward. It's awkward, but it's also a question that needs to be asked. Like, especially with a new partner. I thought it'd be better to discuss this beforehand than during the moment. Yeah, Aki! That's a thing you could learn. I see. Do demons usually use condoms? Well, for us, we don't need them. We can't get humans pregnant, and we're naturally immune. However, I know partners may want them for aesthetic reasons, or it feels proper to them. Well, we're departing a little bit from the mythology that they can't get humans pregnant, but I understand why, because they want to emphasize that it's safe no matter what. So it's literally just a matter of preference. Then we're still going to be responsible. Yes, please. Considering how much safe sex ed I've had ingrained into me during high school, I'd feel at ease if you used a condom.
got it.
Got it. Thank you. No, thank you for bringing it up. I'll see you after my shower. Here I go. In our cute little new outfit. It's adorable. I knock on the bedroom door, which is already slightly open. Kale, are you in there? Can I enter? It's our bedroom. Why are we asking permission?
Feel free.
Feel free. Inside, I can hear the soothing backdrop of soft classical music. I guess he figured out how to work my neglected CD player.
You look look adorable.
You look adorable, Claire. Aw, he's so cute. I approach him and he takes my hand, raising it over my head. Coupled with the music, I take the cue and give a little twirl. Blue is a lovely color on you, but that could just be my bias. Oh, it's true. We kind of ended up dressing to match him. Aw, that's cute. Thank you, Kale. Literally, this is almost the same color as his gemstone and his eyes. That's interesting. He guides me to the middle of the bed and makes himself comfortable on his knees. I hesitantly follow suit.
Still nervous?
Oh my god, look at how cute this is. Oh, y'all. Look at that. Oh. So yeah, is still nervous? Yes. Yeah, I think it's mostly the, experience gap. Well, we saw the ending with someone who didn't have experience, and that really wasn't less awkward, so, it's just awkward for this character. It's fine. Since this is your first time, we'll focus on you.
Just be honest.
Just be honest about how you feel, and I'll do my best. If there's anything you want to try or do, let me know. Anything? Well, since this is my first time, I'm not even sure what I'd like or dislike myself. Well, you can still have things that you're like, oh, I've kind of always wanted to try that, or, this sounds disgusting to me, please don't do that, kind of lines. So, depends.
Exploring is part of the process.
Exploring is part of the process. We'll take it slow. Unless you prefer something more playful, like a pillow fight. I laugh, but I get the feeling he's completely serious, too. Thanks for easing my mind.
No problem.
No problem. I want it to be a fun experience for you. How should we start? So we can do slow and gentle. We can do pillow fight, which the fact that this option exists is glorious to me. And if you do this one, it's actually super cute. Or you can bail out now with maybe I'm not ready. And again, it's they stop the interaction. You go straight to the end, basically. I guess I'll go with the pillow fight. Let's go with the pillow fight, because it's cute. Why not? I grab a pillow behind me. Then think fast!
Hey!
Hey! The pillow bounces off his face, and I laugh, amused by his slow reaction. And again, you can, even here with this, you can choose to stop. Take that! With my own pillow, I whack him in the shoulder. He shuffles out of the way in time for my second attack to hit the bed. He retaliates with a light blow to my back. By the way, where are the other demons? Do they just leave? The other demons? Are they, already back through the portal? Or are they, out in the living room hearing this and being like, oh, he's doing the pillow fight. Oh, good choice. Is there commentary happening? I wonder.
Likewise.
Likewise. I'm just getting started. We continued exchanging blows, with Kale more on the defense while I'm on the offense. He crawls over to the end of the bed, then lifts a pillow high above his head, readying for an attack.
Prepare yourself.
Prepare yourself. Ah! Careful! He loses his balance, teetering too close to the edge. I hastily drop my pillow and cling to his waist, pulling him toward me instead. Aw, we saved him! Imagine if they'd have heard this, loud thump from the bedroom. They'd have been like, oh, wow. What's going on in there, kids? I land on the bed with a thud, Kale straddling me. We look at each other in surprise, then burst out giggling. My heart is beating wildly under my ribcage, and I'm sweaty and winded from the activity. I realize my anxiety has also melted away from the silliness. Which I actually don't think is all that bad an idea. I think back to the picture frame. I'm starting to suspect you're a little on the clumsy side.
Me?
Me? For all you know, it could have been a part of my plan to get closer to you. Yeah, you sneaky, sneaky boy. Well, it worked, intentional or not. Kale leans in and nuzzles my nose, his hand seeking my own. Our fingers intertwine and he gives my forehead a gentle kiss.
Permission to kiss you all over?
So yeah, permission to kiss you all over? The faces, look at this. Because we're just like, what? Like, he knows what look at this face. He knows what he's doing. It's hilarious. By the way, some of these accoutrements are going to get in the way, my dude. All over?
All over.
All over. Oh dear. Oh my. Like, you know, that style. Well, they haven't done worse in choices. So, we have the option for yes, we have the option to reciprocate. How about I kiss you all over, or I'd like to stop now. Basically, this just gives you an extra scene before the interaction that would happen after this one, so we'll go with this one. How about I kiss you all over? I'd like to do this to you instead, if it's all right. He's like, look at this face. We're like so excited. Look at this. Take a drink. A little blush. As he's just like sitting here like, okay. Oh? Yes. Take another drink. That's a big blush. But he did say to let him know if there's anything that we want to try. So, yeah.
I'd like that.
I'd like that. He kisses my forehead, then hugs me close. He playfully rolls over until I'm the one over him. I gaze down at him, unsure where to start now that I'm the one leading. Here, a starting point. His lips meet mine, dissolving my uncertainty. Hesitantly, I separate the kiss and brush my lips against his chin. I give him light, fluttering kisses on his neck, admiring the feel of his skin against mine. When I reach his collar, my fingers slide underneath the cloth teasingly, tracing over his tattoos. As soon as my face lowers to his chest, I pause, sensing his warm body heat and the lingering earthy smell. My cheeks flush and I bury myself against him. Aw, he's so cute.
You okay?
You okay? Yeah, just give me a minute. I'm registering the fact that I'm kissing a handsome half-naked guy all over. How is he laying on this pillow with his horns? I'm gonna come back to this.
Incubus.
Incubus. I always seem to forget that little detail. Then I'll gladly remind you. He chuckles and musses up my hair, letting his fingers caress the back of my head. Gathering my courage, I continue kissing his chest, slowly making my way down his stomach. I glance at him, and he's smiling sweetly with his eyes closed, focusing on my touch. Aww, cute. I'm glad he's enjoying it. When I closer to his navel, again, I pause, flustered. Should I take a drink, is what you should do. But remember, kids, consent is sober.
Oh no, you don't have to.
Oh, no, you don't have to. Tonight is all about you, remember? If anything, I'd like to warm you up this way if you're okay with it. Then... So, we have options. We can continue with that interaction. We can ask him to do it a different way, or we can stop. We're gonna load up our little modesty filter here. And again, even if we continue, this option still stays at the top corner of the screen. So, I don't know. We'll go with his strategy, sure. I'd like that. I'm okay with it. We switch positions, and I make myself comfortable on the bed again. So there's a bit of a joke happening here that is not appropriate for Twitch, but that's okay. If you play this yourselves, you'll find out what the joke is. Suffice it to say, there's a reason there's this look on his face, and it's funny. He does that, like, you can still see the tattoo, though, which is kind of cool. Actually, I like his hair. I like the kind of ombre thing happening there.
Now, where was I?
Now, where was I? I'm glad you've enjoyed yourself so far. So with that part of the interaction done, they give us again the option to, they ask us again if we want to continue. Here's my transition over to my second filter, which still keeps this appropriate too.
Would you like to be closer?
So he's asking our permission to continue. Would you like to be closer? Our fingers intertwine as I absorb the question. I give a nod, which at this point, like, if you don't want to agree to it, again, there's the stop button up here. So even though it's not explicitly asking, like, giving us a prompt to give consent, we can very easily just hit the stop button. So the player character has decided that she's okay with that, so
Here.
preparations are made, as he promised earlier in the interaction. There's another joke happening here that makes him blush, so take a drink. Which is adorable. I'm sorry, this is hysterical. he's like so embarrassed because he slipped up and said something and kind of scared us, and it was cute.
Like what you see?
I'm gonna let that voiceover just speak for itself. Because yeah, we come back to one of those other little wink wink nudge nudge jokes. Oh, getting cheeky, are we? He lightly pinches my cheek, and I giggle as he tickles my forehead with adoring air kisses. Aww, he's cute. Okay. He shifts his head until I feel his hot breath against my ear and changes his voice to a sultry tone.
I like what I see too. Not too heavy?
So yeah, he's checking, making sure we're okay, which is good, and we're doing fine, it appears. So
How does that feel?
he gropes for my hand, then gives it a tender squeeze. Come in.
I'll take it slow.
Aw, cute.
You okay?
Again, checking on us, making sure we're doing all right. That didn't hurt like I thought it would.
I never do that.
I'd never do that. Who do you think you're with? Aww. He pouts, then blows an air kiss against my neck, causing me to giggle. I also thought sex was all serious sexy times and no laughing. I allow moans of ecstasy and giggling here. Even the occasional, oh god, yes. I burst out laughing from his tone.
Take it easy, okay?
So yeah, even though this one isn't as, like, overtly awkward, it's still funny and kind of cute.
Sounds like you enjoyed it.
Sounds like you enjoyed it. Sounds? You made some very cute noises. I didn't even realize... Oh gosh, I hope I didn't wake the neighbors. Oh my god, were we... How light of sleepers are your neighbors? I cover my face and Kale chuckles, leaning in.
fine.
You're fine. We gingerly separate and sit up. So you can take the filter down now. We're done. He reaches over, grabs a folded dry towel off the floor, and starts to pat me down tenderly. I turn around so he can wipe my back.
How are you feeling?
How are you feeling? Oh, we should probably put that back up, actually, just in case. A little exhausted, sore, but happy. Thank you. It's because of you I really enjoyed my first time. I enjoyed myself with you, too. You were great, Claire. Me? But I'm inexperienced and didn't do much. It's not about experience. His hands dart around and he tickles my stomach, causing me to squeal. You were honest, open, and willing to try new things. You became comfortable with yourself, and with me. A sense of humor doesn't hurt either. It's also been a while since I had a good pillow fight. Aww. So I mean it when I say you were great. Well, I guess if you put it that way. Did I nourish you during this? You did. Now I'm all ready for a round 2. Round 2? I don't think we have a round 2 to give, my dude. Like, you're gonna just bleed us dry. He laughs, hugging me close before we topple to our sides. I mean a cuddle. Aw, okay. Unless you want another pillow fight. I don't know, my dude. I'm a little tired, so... A cuddle sounds nice. Okay, now we're officially safe. Just in case. Kale molds his body against mine, weaving our legs together. I hope you've had a memorable spring break. I did. It wasn't the least bit lonely. You could say it was unbelievable. His breath warms the base of my neck, and it's then I realize there's soft music still drifting in the room. Both have a soothing effect on me, along with his comforting embrace. Relaxed and secure in his arms, I close my eyes and fall into a restful sleep. How? I need to know, how is this comfortable? With the horns? How? Do they just not feel it? They must just not feel it. So yeah, the credits roll, and we do have a little cutscene at the end. If you stop the interactions at any time, what you get is the platonic ending, where they're not, like, they don't come and find you, but they leave you a note. And the ending is still left about as open as what the non-platonic endings are. So, it's still very rewarding. It's still very satisfying. I like those endings too. But yeah, just it's very much the way that I approach these types of scenes, which is to basically just be silly about it, and or very, very careful with consent and making sure that's at every step throughout, because the other two endings do also focus on consent. That's, again, like the biggest part of this whole game. So, and our little cutscene at the end, we're back at university. My turn to cook. I guess I can do spaghetti. It's true, spaghetti is difficult to mess up. Not impossible, but difficult. I shove my phone into my purse. A sigh still escapes me, though. It's been a week after spring break, and I find myself missing Kale. If only he could try my cooking now. I've gotten slightly better at it, and my room isn't a disaster anymore.
Hey.
Hey, Claire! My god, look at him with the short hair and just like this little, I don't know, like Padawan braid, except it's on the wrong side. The scarf. What is this? What even is this? I guess he doesn't have his gemstone anywhere that we can see it. Let's see the rest of the outfit. He's got a watch, he's got a, yeah. No, I guess I don't see, unless it's like teeny tiny and that's it, but I don't think so. Huh. Like, with the glasses and everything, oh my god. Huh? Wait, Kale? Yeah, that'd take me a second. Look at his face. I run up to him. His smile turns into a mock frown before he presents something to me. This is the face of disappointment.
Forget something?
Forget something? He dangles a dirty sock before me, and I realize it was the one I tossed into the portal for testing purposes. So, like, I don't know if this is what they meant, but my headcanon totally is that he knew somehow there was a dirty sock back home after we tossed it in, and that's why he didn't sleep well. He's just like, wait, I sense a disturbance in the force. There's something dirty in my house. Like, that's just my headcanon. I don't know if it's true. Ah, no wonder I couldn't find it.